Now live from Stockholm, transcribed. Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Fun to get away from it all? We offer you Escape! Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure. Tonight we escape to the Old West, to an innocent game of chance in which fate deals violence and doom, as Stephen Crane tells it in his story, The Blue Hotel. Now, Act 1 of The Blue Hotel.
The Palace Hotel's the first thing you see when you come into Fort Ramper, Nebraska. It's painted blue. Now, you'd expect it to be brown or red or dark green like all the other buildings stuck out there in the middle of the prairie. But the man that built it decided on blue, and blue it was. At least when I was there. Now, the color isn't so important, but what happened there is important. It's important to you and me, and any man who ever wondered about the upside-downness of creation, about right and wrong in a mad, crazy world. When I was in Fort Romper, I saw a coward looking for courage. And you know what happened to him? He died. There were 5 of us in on it. One fellow was a big cowboy whose real name was Bill. Another was a gambler whose name I don't recollect. And then there was Pat Scully and his son Johnny. They ran the Palace Hotel, the Blue Hotel. And last, of course, there was me. I'm a little man. My name is Blank. They call me the Easterner.
Johnny! Yeah, Pa?
Take these gentlemen back up to their rooms.
Right away, Pa.
Miss Johnny, men. Now then, just peel off right there and make yourselves to home. Oh, here's the key to your room, Mr. Blank, through that door.
Thanks, Mr. Scully.
And yours, sir, right next to him.
Yes, sir, thanks, mighty.
And here's yours, top of the stairs.
Hi.
Eh?
The others are on this floor, close to the stove. Why am I up above?
Oh, there's the good stuff up there, too, don't worry. Keep it. It goes all night. You won't be cold.
Thank you.
Well, I'll go help Johnny with them bags. Be back in a few minutes.
My name's Bill. Everybody calls me Cowboy. Heard them call you Mr. Blank.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
Well, I'm going out to a ranch near the Dakota line, punching cows.
On my way to the West Coast myself.
How about you, stranger?
I'm Tero. I am from New York City.
Oh, tyranny. Now that's a mighty interesting line of work for a man to get into. Tailor to New York City, did you?
I work there 14 years.
First to best?
It is my first time away from New York. I have heard that some of these western communities are very dangerous.
Oh, well, not any more than any place else. You ain't scared to get killed, are you?
Excuse me, please. I think I go to my room now.
Hey, he's a queer one. But do you reckon he is, Mr. Blank, a Swede?
I'd say so.
Well, not a very friendly critter, is he?
After dinner, when we were all settled around the stove, the Swede stood near the window, watching the storm outside, silent and away from everybody. By this time, we all wondered what ailed him.
How about some cards? Swell idea.
All right with me.
Hey, you stranger, how about it? Want to play some cards?
Why not?
There, it's...
And we're gonna ban ready to
deal the cards out and high. Hey, man, dears.
Yeah, 2 of spades.
You next.
I have a 5 of hearts.
Well, I'll be danged. 4 of spades. I got a 10 of spades. Your deal, Yanni. Here we go. Let's see what you got here.
When the Swede sat down, it was as though he expected to be assaulted. He would break out in that nervous laugh every few minutes. At first it bothered us, but after a while everybody got interested in the game and forgot about the manners of the Swede.
10 and the king.
You sure had him that time. I don't believe
I suppose there have been a good many men killed in this room.
What are you talking about, mister?
You know what I mean, all right?
I'm a liar if I do. What's wrong with you, mister?
They say they don't know what I mean.
I don't understand you either.
Oh, I see you're against me.
What?
I see.
What are you getting at? Let's take that again.
Oh, I see you're all against me. I see.
What are you talking about, mister?
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Well, who thought you did, anyway?
These men are going to kill me.
Kill you? Kill you? What are you talking about, mister? Well, what is this, Yanni?
I don't know, Pa. He's crazy, I guess.
Oh, I know what will happen. I know. I want to get out of here alive.
I'm doggone if they don't beat all.
You've been troubling this man, Yanni.
Pa ain't done nothing to him.
Look, if anybody has troubled you, don't worry, I'll take care of him. This is my house. You're under my roof. I will not allow any peaceable man to be troubled here. Do all of you understand that?
Oh, never mind, Mr. Scotty. Never mind. I will go away. I do not wish to...
Now, wait just a minute.
I didn't see anything wrong at all, Mr. Scully.
But I'll get to the bottom of this, I assure you.
That's the doggonedest Swede I ever saw. What do you think makes him act that way?
I don't know. But it seems to me this man has been reading some dime novel and thinks he's right in the middle of it, the shooting and stabbing and all.
Well, this is early Nebraska. Wait till he gets out west.
Oh, this isn't different there, even not these days.
Well, it's awful funny.
Johnny and the cowboy and I took our places by the stove, wondering what might be going on upstairs between Scully and the Swede. Outside, the storm was still howling and wailing around the hotel. After a while, we stopped talking and used to listen to it. Then...
I'll be danged. Well, what do you suppose he said to him?
I have no idea.
Well, let's see now. Let's get up close to the stove. Move over, move over. It's cold. Come on, move. Yanni, don't you hear your pa?
Yeah.
Well, come on, get over there.
Plenty of room on the other side of the stove.
Oh, let the boy sit where he likes.
All right.
Mr. Scurry showed me a picture of his youngest daughter, Carrie. She is very nice for this part of the country. I was also rewarded with a history of the Scurry family since settling here. A very ignominious event, in my opinion.
What's funny?
All of it. Everything. The entire thing.
Pa, this Swede is carrying on like he owned the place now, aren't I?
Shut up, Yanni.
I am thirsty.
Then I'll get you a drink of water.
No. I did it myself.
It was only that he was from the East, and he thought that this was a tough place. That's all. He's all right now.
Well, he may be all right now, but I don't see it. Other time he was scared, but now he's too fresh.
Now, what do I keep here, huh? What do I keep here? I'll tell you, I keep a hotel. That's what I keep. Now, a guest under my roof has sacred privileges, and not one word shall be heard that would prejudice him in favor of going away. I will not have it. There is no place in this here town where they can say that they ever took in a guest of mine because he was afraid to stay here. Am I right?
Yes, Mr. Scully, I think you're right.
I think you're right, Mr. Scully.
Well, Johnny,
I got nothing to say, Pa.
you make me so mad.
Everyone knew it was working up to something. We didn't know what. When the Swede came back, he fizzed like a fire wheel. He looked from one to the other, hating us and putting questions to us as fast as he could think of them. Johnny Scully hated right back.
Oh, let's try the cards again, huh? Mr. Scurry. Mr. Scurry. Let's try the cards again, huh? Mr. Scurry.
Well, I don't think really.
Come on now, Mr. Scurry. You want your guests to be happy, don't you? You man are going to Dakota.
Well, if the others want to play, mister, I'll play.
And quiet watch for Mr. Brank.
I'll play.
Jack.
Jane?
And Dean.
Yes.
I got one too. Ace.
Very lucky.
My turn again. 6.
7 of hearts.
I got another queen.
Good boy.
Ooh.
A king this time.
Well, boys, you can wait. I got one more ace.
Cheating.
What you stop?
Just stop everybody! Now stop it!
I won't allow any man to say I cheated. If he says I cheated, he's a dirty liar. Quit now, do you hear me?
He did cheat. I saw him.
I will find any man who says I cheat. Did you say I cheated?
Yes. You cheated.
Hold it! I can't put up with it any longer. I've stood this sweet as long as I can. We'll take him outside and we'll let him fight it over.
You're listening to Escape. Now, Act 2 of the Blue Hotel. You're listening to Escape. Now, Act 2 of the Blue Hotel.
Oh, you're all jump on me. I can't reach you all.
Now you listen to me, mister. You will not have to whip all of us. You only have to whip my son, Johnny. And the man that troubles you during that time, well, he will have to deal with me.
I don't believe you. I don't believe any of you.
Well, you can take it or you can leave it. That's what you can do. It's the truth. Now, just outside the door, there's a flat place under the overhang. Now, when we go out, I'll leave the door open so that the light will come in from the room. You stay in the light. You got that? Stay in the light. I don't want anybody getting lost in this kind of storm. Well, we all set, boys?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You, mister?
Yes, but...
The man told you nobody's going to yump you. Just get out there and fight. You've been wanting to ever since you came here.
Leave him alone, cowboy. But let's go. Now!
Kill him, Yanni!
The fight lasted almost a half an hour. Out there on the frozen ground, they rolled and pitched and struck at each other, and fell and rose to do it all over again, grunting, clawing, screaming with rage and hurt, while Scully and the cowboy and I watched. Sometimes there was no way to tell who was down and who was up, and I could only try to find out how it was going and long for the end, the priceless end of this senseless thing. It happened when Johnny staggered backward and fell half across the open doorway, his face a raw, purpy sight.
No, you don't, mister. You just wait a minute. See if he can get up.
Help me get him inside, Mr. Blank.
Yeah.
Would you please close the door? Everybody in. Johnny, my boy. Johnny, can you go on with it, Johnny?
For sure.
Wait a minute, Johnny. Wait till you get your wind.
Well, you keep your hands off him, mister, till he gets on his feet.
I'll take care of him. All right.
This is enough. Let it go as it stands. This is enough.
As long as I can move, I'll fight him.
Mr. Scully.
Let him be.
Yeah.
Son, are you any good yet?
Oh, I ain't any good anymore. He was too heavy for me.
Stranger, it's all up with our side. Johnny is whipped.
The Swede went upstairs to his room. We carried Johnny to the rear of the house, where his two sisters began to work on his cut and bleeding face. They shooed us away, and there was nothing to do but go and sit around his stove and smoke. It was a long time before anybody talked.
Well, I'd like to fight this here Dutchman myself.
No, it wouldn't be right, cowboy. It was Johnny's fight, and now we mustn't whip the man just because he whipped Johnny.
Yeah, sure, that's true enough, but he'd better not get fresh with me when he comes back down, because I
You
can't
will
stand
not say a word to him.
Here.
You want to tell me how much I owe you?
You owe me nothing.
Nothing here.
To what he said, stranger. Nothing. And the boy's 40 pound under you. You haven't anything to be so frisky about.
Now stop. You don't owe me anything.
I guess you're right. I guess if it was anyway at all, you'd owe me something. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
That was a pretty hard minute for me to take.
For any of us to take, Mr. Scully.
One bang on his face be worth $100 to me. But it wouldn't be right.
Well, I'd like to take that Swede. I'd like to take him and beat him into the ground.
That's the last time any of us saw the Swede. But remember, besides Johnny and Pat Scully, the cowboy and myself, there was another man in on what happened. The gambler. He was playing cards in a saloon down the street that night. We heard about it later. What happened when the Swede stopped in the saloon. There you go, you're ready when you're born. It's nice to the cards.
Oh, it's a pretty bad night.
Oh, yes.
All right.
That is good enough for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I like this one. It suits me.
Where did you hold still so I can pour you a drink? There you go. Well?
Well, I guess I'll have another drink.
Oh, very good. Say, mister, how did you cut your face?
I just beat up a man down there at Scotty's Hotel.
Did you beat up, mister?
Johnny Scotty, some of the man were handsy. You don't know I beat him up for a long time to come. I made a good job of it, all right. I had to carry him away after I finished with him. Have a drink?
No, thanks. Your dear Jim.
All right.
Well, then, why don't you have one?
I'm not drinking these days, mister.
I have whipped a man tonight. I whipped a man tonight, and I want to celebrate. I whipped him good. Gentlemen, I want you all to have a drink. Well?
No, thanks. I don't want one right now.
Well, it seems to me I can't get anybody to drink with me in this town.
These gentlemen are playing cards and don't want to be disturbed.
You get your hands off of me. Don't try to shut me up. I want to be able to drink with me. And I want to drink right now. Do you understand?
Yes,
Do you understand? I ask you to drink with me because I hurt a man.
Oh, okay. My friend, I don't know you.
Oh, come on. Have a drink.
Take your hand off my shoulder.
I'll make you drink.
Yes, he's an egg.
On your feet, you will. Oh. You killed him.
He's dead.
And I'm getting out of here.
I think that's better to go.
Henry,
Yeah?
I'm going now. You tell them where to find me. I'll be at home waiting for them. A few months later, I ran into the cowboy up near the Dakota line. Strangely enough, in a hotel. We ate together, and then after dinner we sat down and began talking. The last thing we got around to was the Swede.
Well, what happened, Mr. Blank?
The man who was killed got 3 years. It was a light sentence. Everybody was on the gambler side back in Fort Romper.
Well, if that bartender had been any good, he'd have gone in and cracked that crazy Swede over the head with a bottle in the beginning and stopped all the murdering.
1,000 things could have happened.
Well, if that Swede hadn't said Johnny was cheating, he'd be alive this minute. He was an awful fool. Game played for fun, too, not for money. I believe he was crazy.
The Swede might not have been killed if everything had been square.
Now, what do you mean, if everything had been square? Why, when he said that Johnny was cheating, he acted like a jackass. And when he went to the saloon, he was just asking for trouble.
You're a fool, cowboy. I'm a fool. All of us.
What?
Johnny was cheating in that game.
Cheating for fun, why?
Oh, no, not Johnny was cheating and I saw him. I knew it. And I refused to stand up and be a man. I let the Swede fight it out alone. And you did the same thing. And Scully, too. We're all in it.
Well, the gambler knifed him.
The gambler. Every sin is the result of collaboration. The gambler did the killing, but it was the 5 of us that collaborated in the murder of that Swede. You, me, Johnny, Scully, and that gambler who was merely a culmination, an apex of human movement. Who takes the punishment now? You know it just as well as I do. We all know it.
But I didn't do anything, did I?
Exactly my point. None of us did anything.
Escape, under the direction of the Equidale Krebs, has brought you The Blue Hotel by Stephen Crane, adapted for radio by E. Jack Newman. Featured in the cast were Larry Moss as Scully, Stephen Batesel as Johnny, Dave Krebs as the cowboy, Ed Thomas as the Swede, and Dudley Knight as your narrator, Mr. Blank. The sound patterns was from the New Generation Players of the Stockholm Company, and next week, you are trapped in a lonely lighthouse off the steaming jungle coast of French Guiana. Virtue are a wounded man, helpless and in agony, and a demented actor who is slowly losing his mind. Outside, swarming all over the place, clamoring to get in, is a ravenous army of huge rats, from which there can be no escape. Join us next time for George to-do's Hair, Ace and Tail 3 Skeleton Key, right here on Escape.